Agile Best Practices, Part 5 of 5.
I work with a distributed team, so these are things that I'm using to coordinate my team, which is distributed across those various countries. First thing to do to get going, present a goal. This is what our target is. This is what we're trying to do. For those of you who aren't Americans, there's two political parties, the Republicans and the Democrats. And this duck is wearing a Republican outfit, and that one's wearing a Democrat outfit. Okay, so I was expecting a laugh there, but no, it's too early. So, short, politically neutral description of the project that team members can share with others. So, sometimes I know there's a lot of ingrained preferences when it comes to technology. So within your organizations, people are like pushing for SharePoint, content server, their own homegrown solutions to different things, eDocsEM kind of things. When you start enabling your team members to go out and talk to people and start gathering requirements and do their job, they're going to have to explain to people what they're doing and what the goal of their project is. So a politically neutral description, so not, we're trying to replace SharePoint in the organization because that's threatening someone else's job. And it's also threatening the users who understand SharePoint or who understand eDocsEM. So we're trying to improve how documents are managed and how email is filed within our organization. Things that sound positive but also aren't threatening. Deliverable gets broken down into little pieces. This is a mistake. Assign one to each person. It's best if the people volunteer. It's best if you can get them to do that. You've set up this team that's already non-hierarchical. Thank you. So it's not, you don't have a power structure there. It's best if they volunteer for these discrete pieces. And further, if they can help you define them, they're going to be better suited to actually deliver what those pieces need. Next up, a map on how each person's deliverables relate to one another. The first project I had 11 people, or one set of experiences, one set of requirements or wireframes. And if you don't show them how their stuff comes together, or will come together in the end, they get very lost and they don't see how they're contributing to the whole. So just a quick visual of this is how your piece matches to Greg's, matches to Adrian's.
What does one of those look like? Do you have a sample?
Yeah, totally. So this is gonna vary really widely based on what your project is. If you're talking about different systems integrating, you may have to use like a system architecture diagram. Okay. In my case, we were delivering different experiences based on different roles that we're serving. So customer, partner, external developer. So we developed a narrative that described how the information needs to flow throughout these different roles. And that narrative was presented just on a single piece of paper with some text running down the side, and there are pictures and arrows. So whatever it takes to make sure people understand what's going on. Oh, and I love this dinosaur. It might be a dragon. Before you begin, brainstorm and reach consensus on what success would look like and how to achieve the goal. I like SWOT. I like strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. I love that. It makes the team kind of more aware of what the problems are and also what they can get out of this. It's a great tool, something to dial back to. Like, here's why I started this project. Here's why I started getting involved. A format for an end deliverable. Maybe it's a presentation, a video. Maybe you're actually going to give a demo of something. Whatever that is, it's good to have that defined up front. And templates, so shared things that people can use so that they know it's from your team. Infrastructure, I'm super big into ET3 stuff, so forums are fantastic. I'm going to skip through this. And then wikis also are great, particularly because you have this, you're encouraging collaboration, you're encouraging people to work in a flat structure. You want them to all contribute and to set up a document which is a lot more formal than just some HTML page that's thrown up.
That's it for the presentation. All that remains is to thank these amazing Flickr photographers whose photos I used, thanks to them licensing them with the Creative Commons license.